Now there will be a statement by the President delivered from the rostrum. Excellencies, ladies and gentlemen, as we convene today's debate, we recall that the General Assembly and the Security Council work together alongside the entire United Nations apparatus to serve a higher purpose, saving future generations from the scourge of war. While the United Nations Charter confers primary responsibility for the maintenance of international peace and security on the Security Council, the General Assembly holds a residual, albeit an increasingly important role in this field. Moreover, in carrying out its duties, the Security Council acts on behalf of the member states, of which this General Assembly is the most representative organ. The General Assembly is at once empowered to make recommendations to member states, the Security Council, or both, on matters of global concern. Thus, I encourage you to view today's debate as an exercise of that right, assessing how the Council acts on behalf of you, the member states. Excellencies, I welcome the timely adoption of this annual report by the Security Council and its submission to the General Assembly. Moreover, I welcome that the report references, and importantly, includes views expressed by member states during the informal consultation I convened in January alongside the permanent mission of the United Kingdom, which was then the pen-holding member of the Security Council. This consultation was the first of its kind, responding to repeated calls for a more collaborative and transparent approach to drafting the report's introduction, including representations made during GAIAB dialogues that I have convened throughout my presidency. Several of these views are long-standing and widely shared, including the need for a more analytical report that goes beyond merely listing the Council's work. It is my hope that this positive pattern of closer cooperation and collaboration between this Assembly and the Council will continue in the future. Excellencies, throughout the year, the Security Council and the General Assembly have closely cooperated within their respective mandates. As examples, I have continued to hold monthly coordination meetings with the rotating council presidents and shared the readouts of those meetings with a wider audience. The Security Council submitted special reports on the use of veto in the Council, and subsequently, I have convened plenary meetings to hold the debate in accordance with Resolution 76/262, known as the Veto Initiative, on every such occasion, and my office also routinely prepared summaries of major highlights of those debates for attention of the Security Council and all member states. Additionally, I convened a joint briefing with the presidents of the Security Council and the Economic and Social Council following my visit to Haiti in December 2023. This relationship continues to deepen with practical effect, and I look forward to the continuation of this trajectory. To bolster these efforts as mandated by the General Assembly, my office is also finalizing a digital handbook on the past practice and role of the General Assembly in matters of international peace and security, which I will present to member states later during this session. Excellencies, it is a testament to the concerning state of global affairs, as despite the technical presentation and anodyne format of the Security Council report, a vivid picture of a world fraught with tension and conflict emerge from its pages. Recent years have challenged the international community to an extent not seen in decades. From the Gaza Strip to Sudan, the Democratic Republic of the Congo to Myanmar, and Ukraine to the Syrian Arab Republic, 2023 was a deadly year for civilians trapped in conflict. The UN recorded over 33,000 civilian deaths, a 72% increase compared to 2022. The scale of this tragedy comes into even starker relief when we consider that these are reported numbers, as the actual figures are likely much higher. Throughout these crises, the Security Council's ability to act, to preserve and restore peace, has been under severe and constant strain. Geopolitical tensions are stymieing its work, as evident when 5 resolutions and 1 amendment were vetoed in 2023. At the same time, we must recognize that the Council has taken several important decisions. Authorizing the multinational security support mission to Haiti, which should now be expeditiously deployed. Passing a landmark resolution on the financing of African Union-led peace support operations, which is a breakthrough in partnerships between the United Nations and regional bodies on the peace and security matters. And renewing the mandates of numerous peacekeeping operations on which millions of vulnerable people rely for life-saving protection. I commend these achievements and call upon the Council to act with the same united purpose to resolve more global peace and security challenges. Excellencies, distinguished delegates, let me end by reminding you that the millions of people mired in conflict, poverty, and crises do not care about distinctions between the various bodies of the United Nations, nor should they. They see a single, united organization responsible for addressing their concerns. We owe it to them to take decisive collective action that improves their lives. As this debate proceeds, I encourage constructive dialogue and feedback, as well as an increased openness of Council members to suggestions presented by the General Assembly, because in carrying out its duties, the Security Council acts on behalf of all member states. I express my readiness to continue to collaborate in deepening this Assembly's relationship with the Security Council throughout my presidency, in support of our primary shared goal of peace for all, everywhere. I thank you.